Hello guys, this is Kuntal Shah. Welcome to my channel. Let's talk. So here I am going to explain you regarding SNTP protocol. So what is SNTP protocol and why we need? So SNTP protocol is a simple network time protocol, and it's belongs to the Internet protocol family. Okay, and it's used to synchronize the system time in the network. So why we need this? So let's consider one example. For instance, we have this Wi-Fi module. So this is the ESP32 Wi-Fi module, and this Wi-Fi module has an internal clock. But to run this clock, we require a current timestamp. So how can we get this current timestamp? So here the SNTP protocol come in the picture. So using SNTP protocol, we can get current timestamp from the server, from the SNTP server. So here you can see the diagram or just image. So let's consider our Wi-Fi module is a SNTP client, and we will provide the internet to this Wi-Fi module, and using the internet it will ping to the SNTP domain or SNTP server and fetch the current timestamp from the SNTP server and provide this timestamp to the its internal clock. And as the current timestamp, this clock will continue the work. So we after that we not required to get current again get current timestamp from the internet. It is a one-time process. Okay, but here there is a drawback. This internal clock required a power. So without power, this clock will not work. So for example, if we power reset or turn off this device, and if again we turn on, then we will lose all the memory. And because of we losing the memory, we lose the date and time also. So to overcome this issue, there is another module which is 1307 RTC DS1307. This is a DS1307 module. So this I will discuss in later. Actually, for that we need to integrate this module to this Wi-Fi module to overcome the memory loss issue. So I will discuss this in my next video. Right now we are focusing on the SNTP protocol. So let's jump into the code. So this is my Visual Studio Code. So first of all, let me give you the repository name. This is the repository name, protocol SNTP. So here you will find the real code base of SNTP protocol, but as per my need I customize this code. So this customized code I will explain you. Because what why I need to do customize, because here in this code they have used a deep sleep mode. See, the module is going to the deep sleep mode, but in my case I know requirement for the deep sleep mode. So I have commented this deep sleep mode and related to all the code I have commented and updated as per my requirement. So let's go to the command menu. Here idf.py menu config. Go to the menu config. Here you will find all the configuration of this module. So first we need to configure our API mode. So here you can find, here there are two options actually. First one is using Wi-Fi and another is using Ethernet. So if you are using Wi-Fi, then choose Wi-Fi and provide your router Wi-Fi SSID and password, and then go to escape. Then click on example configuration. Here you will find basically three options. So just choose first one option, update time immediately when receive. Okay, then save and exit. Then jump into the code. So here, yeah, this is the app underscore main function. Here the program execution will start. So as I said, I commented few of codes which I haven't required. See, this is the code. It's getting the current timestamp from the internal memory or internal clock. So here the condition for the year, it will check that the internal clock means current timestamp which we got from the internal clock, which is correct or not. If the time is not set, then it is connecting to Wi-Fi and getting the time over the NTP. So first, in a fresh Wi-Fi module, we will not get the updated time. So this current time is false. This condition remain false, and I mean this condition is true because this is not updated time, and it will go to inside this if condition, and this obtain time will call, this obtain time will function will do like see, this is the code for establishing the non-volatile storage. It's creating a loop, and here this is a one line function. This function will create this module in a AP mode, which we have provided our SSID and password. And if this module found any Wi-Fi station which has this SSID, provided SSID and password, it will directly connect to this router and get the internet from this router. Okay, so after connecting to the internet, here we can see initialize the SNTP. So this is the code for initialization for SNTP, and as I said, this is pinking to the this domain pool.ntp.org, and it will fetch the current date and time from this domain. Okay, so this is the code for the initialization, and here it is obtaining the current date and time. So after obtaining the current date and time, what we need to do? We need to give, or we need to store this current date and time to internal clock. So here this code is for saving the current date and time which we have got from the NTP server. We are storing into the internal clock, and after storing, we are disconnecting to the Wi-Fi, because now we no need to Wi-Fi or internet. Okay, so now this internal clock will run, and we will get the current timestamp from the internal clock only. Now we will not get the current timestamp from the internet. Correct? Understood? Now after obtaining the time, let's see. After obtaining the time, update the now variable with the current date and time. This is the now variable which we can this provide a current date and time. We are assigning the current date and time to the now variable. So here, see, first of all, let me jump into our main function. What we are what we have seen, this condition remain true, then it will go execution go to this condition, then we obtain the current date and time from the server, SNTP server, then we have stored this current date and time to now variable. Now I have commented all this part because I have not required that this module will go to deep sleep mode. Okay, so I commented all this part and I created one thread. So here X task create this one thread, and this thread, what this thread is doing, so this is the variable initialization, and here first, see, only first time it will go to this condition and obtain the current date and time from the server, but second time if we do power reset or something, any, I mean this code this code will run first time. Then this is the loop, while loop. When we obtain the current date and time from the server, then this loop will run, and here as we save current date and time, and what I have done that I have make a 10-second delay, and after 10 seconds this code will run and it will print the current date and time. Okay, so let's do the practical. So let me flash and run the code. It's not running. Let me go to the command prompt and idf.py config build programming building. It will take some time. Okay, then idf.py -p comport 7 flash monitor. It is flashing the device and installing the our firmware. It is connecting to our SSID, waiting for IP address, initialize SNTP, waiting for system to be set. See, Sunday, July. This is the current date and time. Then it will block for the 10 seconds, and it will again 16.30. Then it again for block for 10 seconds. So here we can get current timestamp from the internet. But if, as I said, if I do a power reset, then I need to again fetch current timestamp from the server. So this is the drawback of this program. So for that, as I said, we will connect or we will integrate DS1307 module to overcome this issue. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for watching.